That's coming up in a matter of moments. Are we close on that?
Yeah, you can get it going. We're going to open the phones up. People can call in with scary stories.
We're going to open the phones up. People can call up with their scary stories. 201-989-0012. Should we shut the TV off? Right? Ooh. Wouldn't that be spooky? Greg, I'm so sorry to tell you.
I do cry easily.
Well, you might get ready to cry then, because one of the content bros is about to get shown the content.
I'll take a break. Maybe I'll get a few winks in.
I feel like this
I'll
is
leave
back
you
in
with
my...
Take a break? Okay.
I'll leave you with Greg.
Are you? Oh, wait, no. No. Mike's going to leave me with Greg. Greg's your problem.
Mike, Tom, and I are great. Go take a break, bro.
Yeah, we're good. We're
This
good.
is back in my fraternity days. Turn out the lights.
Yeah. All right, content bros.
I'm going to kill you.
All right.
All right.
Boy, content bros is sticking, Mike.
Yeah.
People like it.
Greg, thank you for coming by. That chair is going to be needed, though.
Skedaddle.
Oh,
What are we doing? Where you?
They're kicking you out,
You're
Greg.
going.
Are they?
You're getting kicked out.
Sorry.
It's very.
all right. Good.
Tom, put that
I
flashlight
tried
under
to
your face.
negotiate. You saw me do that.
I didn't see you do that.
No, I didn't see it either. But I support it.
I
No.
did.
Where's Pat?
Can we bring? Let's see what we got here. I'm moving this. I'm done with the chaos pad. Unplug that. All right. Okay, is this how this works?
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any spooky calls?
Do you see any calls in the queue?
I see
Yeah, there's calls down in the bottom of the queue.
the bottom
and
of
I
the
think,
queue.
do you see them?
I see. They do. There's two on the queue.
Yeah.
There's a couple on top who have wads that they are those.
We can do those real quick if you want, or just get them.
Let's go real fast. With
Go
those
real
while we
fast
set
with
up.
them. Yeah.
Hello, Best Show.
Hi,
Hi.
Tom. How are you doing? I
Good,
have a couple
good.
of
Who's
wads,
this?
so I apologize. But we'll run through them real quick.
Are they spooky wads?
Thanks. I don't know. I probably not.
Okay, here we go. Like, I apologize for this. We're doing a million things and we're getting it all lined up. So here we go. What do you got, Jack?
Yeah. So, yeah, this is Jack in Sacramento. I don't know if anybody said Doug Yule yet.
Doug
it
Yule.
was-
No, Doug Yule's not making the list. Why would he? He's not a
Oh, okay.
wad. He's a schnook. Right?
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
What else we got?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't want to step on any of your projects.
Number 80. We'll put him in number 80 with the potential to bounce him from the list once we dig in on it. Okay. Who else you got?
All right. Joe Buck.
Joe Buck. Yeah. Number 78, Joe Buck.
Joe Buck. Not the character from
From Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight
No,
Cowboy. Not to be confused.
not to be confused. Who else?
Did
Anybody?
Bono get mentioned? Or
Bono?
was that just talking
People
about
have thrown Bono around. Yeah, I don't know if he's a wad.
He's done a lot of good things, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna put him on the wad list.
Yeah.
Okay. Amanda Palmer.
Nah, I'm not putting Amanda Palmer on.
Okay, I thought the paying musicians and hugs would qualify for. I guess Neil deGrasse Tyson is my last one.
He's not a wad. He's annoying, but he's not a wad. Sure, he gets on you because Spider-Man actually wouldn't be able to have the webs go that strong. It would
Yeah.
require- Yeah, it's annoying, but it's not wad. It's not wad worthy.
Yeah, I saw him doing. Yeah, I don't know what show it was. I guess it was the same show you're talking about, where he was analyzing superheroes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wow,
Yeah.
is this where science,
Yeah.
popular science, is falling?
You should have been on that show.
That
Yeah.
needs
That's where we are now.
Well,
He
he
tweets
actually
the same-
brought up he brought up the whole Hulk in his pants thing. So I think he ripped that off from
the Hulk
Make
in his
Mike
pants
Marvel.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, why doesn't his pants rip apart?
Mm-hmm. Anybody else calling?
And the last one. Okay, never mind.
Who is it?
Maybe we get a wave going. So it's
Okay.
and you go.
You gotta be faster
Yeah.
on the way.
Hey, Eric, do you want to sit in here? Can they sit in here, please? Can they sit in here?
Sure.
Eric and yeah. All right, let's see. These WAD calls been backed up for a while. Hello, Best Show.
Hello, this is Brennan from Columbia, Missouri.
Brennan from
We
Columbia,
got a
Missouri.
couple of wads.
Let's hear them. What do you got, buddy?
All right, James Franco.
Yeah,
James Franco?
that's a good one. James Franco's a huge
James
wad.
Franco.
Not to be confused with
Yeah.
James Franco.
Do you know what James Franco's character's name on General Hospital was when he was on General Hospital?
I don't.
What? Just if you had to
I
guess.
can't wait to hear it.
James Franco.
It's Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when he left, another guy had to play Franco.
Was Tony Danza involved?
Hey, it's me, Tony Danza.
Langela.
You're Jay Diaz. You're gonna be my daughter on the show, and it's pretty exciting.
Whoa,
Jay
is
Diaz.
Tony Danza in here?
I know. Right? Well, sorry.
How'd you get
Business.
him?
In the business. This is what Jason did to me before. I had a sandwich. He goes, "What's that sandwich?" He goes, "What kind of sandwich is that?"
I did say
And
it.
I'm so like
Yeah.
weirdly off balance from talking
Yeah.
this much. I was like, "What? What are you?" He was just like being funny, and I was completely defensive.
I was a little aggressive with
Yeah.
it. I apologize for that. That's a Best Show 24 apology, Tom.
Sure, James Franco. What is it? Who's he? Wad? We make
Yeah, he's a wad. He's a wad.
Pat.
Yeah, maybe in the 30s, 40s.
32,
Make it
Spring
66.
break.
66.
66.
Spring break.
Yeah, spring break.
Spring break.
God, I was wondering where that was coming from. I thought that was on the board.
Brendan, anybody else?
Yeah, Bill Maher.
Bill Maher, top 10.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 7, Bill Maher on the list.
Yeah, that was my number one. he
He might move up also.
Woo!
I was right here.
All right, great job, Brennan.
He is a total wad.
He is.
I have two more
Go ahead.
if you want them, but I know you want to go to
Say both of
go
them.
to
Say
dark
both of
mode,
them.
So
Say both of them right now.
Morrissey and Gary Shandling.
Gary Shandling, I want to put on the list, but he's not truly. He was a wad to me.
He was in Planet Toilet for a little while.
He was in
Yeah.
Planet Toilet, which was a whole.
His show is amazing,
My show is amazing.
but it's not amazing because of him.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing because of the people around him.
You're sweet. You're sweet. Wait, is he talking about me or?
I think he was talking about.
Okay.
Shandling.
Thanks for the call, buddy. I can't do that anymore.
No.
Can't do any of this anymore.
It's
All right.
It's 114.
I think it's time for some spooky stuff. Hello, Best Show.
Hi, Tom. It's Taylor from Asheville again.
Taylor from Asheville. Now we're not talking about the normal stuff. We're talking about spooky
stuff, Taylor.
Spooky
Paranormal.
Stuff. Yes.
Oh, I got a spooky story for you, and I promise I'll stop spamming your phone.
You do whatever you want. And also, I wanted to say we have a couple.
Are you ready?
We have a couple characters in the studio now. Couple grade A spookers. Everybody knows the greatest artist alive is Eric White. Everybody knows it. The greatest
Weird Al
painter
Yankovic.
known. Weird. I look. These are my favorite artists. The mom, Joe Pesci's mom in Goodfellas. These are my favorite artists. Joe Pesci's mom in Goodfellas.
Yeah, number one.
Ringo Starr. But this guy comes in third. Eric White, the great Eric White. And we also have from our up and comers corner. Your name is Harlow Jane. Harlow Jane. Very talented. You are. Welcome to the show, Harlow Jane. Let's see. So we're okay, caller. What do we got? Spooky stuff?
Yeah, I got a spooky story for you.
What is it? Let's hear it.
All right. Imagine I've got a flashlight up under my chin right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm imagining it.
So when I was like 17, I was a driver / merch man for my friend's band.
Okay, what band we
and
talking about?
We were in North. It's not a band you heard of.
Okay.
They were a goth metal punk Christian band.
Sounds great.
Hell yeah.
Ticks
yeah, they
all
were
my
terrific.
boxes.
Yeah.
I
Goth,
was gonna say,
yes.
Yeah.
Christian, yes.
Mark it off.
Metal,
Yeah.
yes. Punk,
Right in the
yes.
pocket for you.
Yeah, it really is.
Christians love death.
Christians do love death. I also want to say, also George W. Bush is one of my favorite artists.
Oh,
Somebody in the chat reminded me. I own 11 of his paintings.
Well, you would have said Anna Nicole Smith, but she's passed on.
Yeah, she's not one of my favorite living. When it comes to the deceased, I like Picasso and Nicole Smith. That's it. And that's it.
it's a list of 2.
You ever see some of these dumb old paintings, like Eric? You can tell me the really dumb old ones when you're just at the museum. It's just like a horse. You're like, who wants this garbage? Like they're like worthless, right? Like they're truly worthless. They cannot sell them. Nobody's interested in art from that era anymore. Like everybody's interested, like the Michael Jackson statue that Jeff, what's his face, Koons did. That's worth 100 of those paintings. Couldn't buy you the Michael Jackson statue. That's true. It's garbage from 500 years ago. That's neither here nor there. Museums are filled with it. They don't know what to do with it. You can't throw it away. There's a chance in 10 years you're going to go past a museum and on the sidewalk on garbage day, those paintings will be outside.
Yeah.
They're worthless. Oh, it's a picture of a castle.
Well, it all happened before cameras.
Yeah.
So it was like a thrill.
Yeah.
Just
Now we
to-
got
Mike
cameras.
over here defending horses.
No, Mike's making he's giving context. You're right. Now that we have cameras,
Yeah.
it's like sheet music.
Yeah.
Who needs sheet music anymore? And I worked at a store that sold sheet
That's
music.
right.
Thank you. World of Music. Rest in peace. Rest in power. 99 Summit Avenue, Summit, New Jersey, 07901. So you are 17 with this story.
Yeah. And we've kind of driven all around the Florida Panhandle, where we were kind of located.
Sure.
And
It's already
we had a
getting scary.
show in we had a show in Tallahassee, and
Okay.
we had heard rumors about this abandoned children's mental hospital
Ooh, I like
there,
this.
called-
Ooh.
called Sunnyland.
Mhm.
It's actually
Sunnyland.
called Sunland, but everybody called it Sunnyland.
It's called Sunland, but people
yeah.
call it Sunnyland. Okay.
Yeah. And it had been abandoned since the 80s. This was 2002, I guess.
Okay.
Um,
So now you go into
And-
you guys climb a fence. How are you getting into Sunnyland?
you have to park down the street, go through the woods,
Mhm.
swampy woods,
Mhm.
and go under a fence
This is like the
in
start
the
of
dark.
a video
because they've got
game.
police there all the time.
Yeah, there's like the
Yeah,
cutscene in the video
exactly.
game.
So you climb under the fence
Mm-hmm.
and go in through like a back door. And
Okay.
we got in there and we're walking around the elevator shaft. The doors are wide open. It's filled.
Ooh,
You can
that's
see that it's got a
scary.
basement that's totally flooded.
I
Yeah,
hate
flooded
that.
basement. You
Ooh.
look down, just water.
Mhm. Yeah.
Graffiti, broken glass.
No light, of
needles,
course. No light.
all
What
of it,
time of day are
everywhere.
you doing this? What time of day?
No.
What time of day are you doing this?
Oh, it's like 2 a.m. It's late.
2 in the middle of the night. You're doing this.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we walked through this
Yeah.
whole thing.
What if you heard?
It's full.
What if you heard that?
Oh,
What if you heard somebody go, "Help
I mean,
Please help.
we probably
Like if they just were like, if they're just like, please don't leave, help me,
Yes, you.
please,
The guy in the Clash shirt.
the Christian metal. you like Striper. So what? So you're in this place, no light, and you're stomping around. How do you know you're not going to fall down an elevator shaft? Do you have flashlights at least?
Yeah, I think one or two of us had like tiny like flashlights, like those little small mag lights, you know?
Sure. How'd that work for you?
I mean, we came out covered in asbestos, so probably not great.
Oh
for
my
a
gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, it was dust. We just assumed it was asbestos. Anyway,
Yeah, well, you probably
this,
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
That's
so
the scariest
place
part
is
of this
4
whole
stories
story
tall.
for me.
The asbestos.
Yeah, for sure.
Look.
It's 4 flights tall, right?
Yeah.
And so we walk through the first 2 floors.
Mm-hmm.
We think we've kind of got the idea of what's going on. Like, let's skip the 3rd floor. Skip the 3rd floor.
Yeah. You're already
And
over
so we
it.
walk up through.
Weirdly jaded.
Yeah, exactly.
As you go through the abandoned children's hospital. But you're kind of like,
Well, yeah, we were
get
17, you know, short
Yeah.
attention span.
We get it. 3rd floor is going to be no different than the 2nd floor. So what happens?
We cut through the collapsed greenhouse
Oh.
that is just overgrown with vines, and
Mhm.
you can see the moon through
And
it.
then
It's real spooky.
You're in Florida. There's snakes everywhere.
And gators.
Yeah.
And gators. How do you know freaking
Yeah.
alligators
Yeah,
are going to
yeah.
jump out?
Yeah.
We didn't. It was a dumb decision.
It was the dumbest
It was a
thing.
dumb
Is
thing
this
to
the
do.
dumbest thing you've ever done?
Probably, yeah.
Tell me what was
We make our way up
equivalently
the-
stupid in your
Oh.
life then. If this
I can't think of anything else.
then
that's
this is
stupid.
the dumbest thing you've ever done.
Yeah.
What was the creepiest moment?
Well,
What was the moment when you were just like, "Oh no, this is not good."
We get down to the end of the 4th floor corridor, the
Yeah.
very, very end,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and there's a gurney
Yeah.
with a teddy bear on it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the worst thing I've
My
ever
and
heard.
graffiti all around, pentagrams, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Did you take the bear?
My friend dares me.
Yeah. What's your friend
My
dare you
well, wait, my
to eat the
to lay
bear?
down in the gurney.
What did your friend dare you to do?
Eat the bear.
Hey man, eat the bear. Man, we're in the panhandle.
Start with the head.
What's that? No, what? So what did your friend dare you to
Start
do?
with the head.
What did your
He
friend?
dared me to lay down in the gurney.
Oh,
He dared me to lay down in the gurney.
and
yeah,
you did it, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you did it.
obviously. Yeah.
Pat, what do you make of this?
I mean, I would have just sighed and watched it, I guess. I wouldn't
Mhm.
have ran. I would have just
Sure.
watched and not
Mhm.
partaken. Maybe
Yeah.
filmed it if I had a camera.
Mhm.
Did someone film it? Take a picture?
Well, here's where it gets weird. No,
Oh,
it
here's
would
where
have
it
been too
gets
dark. There
weird.
was
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Here's where it gets weird.
The bear was like,
So-
"That's definitely asbestos."
Yeah. What happened then? How did it get weird? How did it get weirder
We-
than
we-
this? A leprechaun jumped out.
We wind up leaving.
And people were
We
scared
wind up
of
leaving the
leprechauns. Let me
place
just
and
say,
going-
hold on. People were scared of
Yeah, yeah.
leprechauns. You got nothing to worry about. You give them some shoes and they got to cobble them. Then you run off with the gold. You know what I mean? Seriously. Did you know that? You give them shoes, they have to cobble them on the spot.
No matter what, they're like,
Did you know
"Ah."
that? Did you know that? Look it up. Look it up. That's what you do with a leprechaun. Pat,
It's true. It's in the
Didn't know
first
it.
take your
Leprechaun
shoe
movie.
off.
Any shoe, like a sneaker, like I could hand him a New Balance, and he's like, "Ah."
So leprechaun. A clog, where they definitely go.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna go to
You
town
say
on a
one's
clog.
less even. You say they're uneven. Ooh, you're safe.
He's
That
like, "This is
gold
gonna take
yours.
me all
That
night."
gold is yours. Oh, why did I shine in my own eyes? Why did I do that? So yeah, these leprechauns, they do not rank on the scary list. These are the things that do not rank on the scary list. Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, not scary.
You don't go to the opera. You can't get you. Right? Creature from the Black Lagoon. Don't go to the Black Lagoon. Can't get you. The Mummy. You can't outrun the Mummy. You deserve to get destroyed. Right?
And what is he going to do with, even if he does catch up
mummy.
with you? Wrap you in his...
Yeah, exactly.
Wrap you up?
Yeah.
I mean,
just set him on fire.
He doesn't have a weapon or
He
anything.
can suck life force, right?
Okay.
Any of these guys, Michael Myers, walking down the street so slow. Go fast. You never see Michael Myers run? No.
Yeah.
So he's ambling along, taking the scenic route. Right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. If Michael Myers comes after you, a Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, Leprechauns. You're safe with all of them. These are the ones you got to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Dracula.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, right off the top,
100%.
Dracula.
Draculas.
Can't be killed.
Any Draculas. Werewolves.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Any sort of zombie or you got to worry about.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Which kind of aliens?
Deck is stacked their way. They could have weapons. We don't even know what that thing does.
We talking grays?
Yeah.
We talking
Lizard people.
lizard people?
Insectoids. Ferengis. Any of them.
How do you rate the Loch Ness Monster?
Loch Ness Monster. If I was in the Loch Ness,
Yeah.
I'd be very worried.
Right, yeah.
That thing is come up and smash your thing.
Yeah.
But apparently it has cousins in other waterways. So
These are the ones I worry about the most. Sharks.
Megalodons.
Megalodons.
Yeah. The Meg.
Orcas I worry about. Right?
Yeah.
That freaking movie Orca scared me so much. I never even saw the stupid thing. I had enough comic books where the back cover was an ad for the movie Orca. The orca must have been 800 feet big in that on the back of that comic book. I know it's nowhere near that in the movie. Probably some lousy, it's like a SeaWorld whale. So
there you were.
Yeah, you get in the gurney and then it gets filmed, right?
So you're in the gurney.
Yeah.
This is where it gets scary. Go ahead.
Yes.
Well, get in the gurney, nothing really happens. But then we left the hospital.
Yeah.
Went to Waffle House, as you do every
As
night
one
as a
does.
teenager in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had an insatiable craving for applesauce. I wanted applesauce so badly. Begged the waitress for it. She brought it. And then for the next 2 weeks, I was obsessed with eating applesauce.
Kind of like a Close Encounters thing going on here, right?
Well, our theory was, who eats the most applesauce is, children.
Yeah.
Bears.
And bears,
Ghosts.
yeah.
Eric White said it.
So
Ghosts. What?
So
guy's furious.
my buddies thought that I was the victim of a extremely mild possession from laying in the gurney.
You were possessed by a ghost that likes applesauce. It happens.
Yeah.
Did you have pork chops?
That's a
very bunch reference. Thank you. Do you know what else you have to
You
be
have
worried
that at
about?
Waffle House, but I didn't get any.
Right.
Hmm.
Thing we were talking about earlier.
Let's get at applesauce.
Begins with an M. Men you have to worry about. What's that? Maggots.
Hey, maggots.
Not so scary. Come on, think this high. What did you think I said?
Did you say meningitis?
Megans you got to worry about. Because first of all, I'm going to say this. Universal Horror Nights. Universal Horror Night. They got Megans at that thing this year.
Oh, no.
Yes. First of all, we're going.
I've never been to that. I've always wanted to see that.
So they have Megans jumping out at you.
They have Megans dancing. They're dancing. I saw the dance routine that they were doing. It's impressive. but horrifying.
Are they
also.
doing it to like Too Legit to Quit or something, or like what
They're
are they
doing
doing
to the song from Megan,
The theme from Megan.
the love theme from Megan, and Megan's theme.
And the Thriller dance.
Yeah, that was some kind of movie. I saw that with Eric White. That was fun. The world's worst theater is the Grove Theater.
Do you think
That's the true horror? Stock your candy. That's the horror I was up against. Go to a theater. You got M&Ms? Yeah, I don't know. Check that rack. What?
Do you think it's possible to make a supercut of the Meg and Megan?
I would love the Megan. Pat, we're going to shop that during the strike and sell that.
Get it on Tubi.
We're going to get it made. So who the hell's on the screen now?
This is Evan Minsker from Pitchfork.
That's Evan Minsker from Pitchfork, esteemed Pitchfork writer. How are you, Evan?
Hey, Evan.
Well, let me finish up first with who are we talking to now? We're
Taylor.
talking to Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor, are you still there?
Yeah, but I'm all done.
All right, buddy. You really did a stupid thing. I'm glad you're alive.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Sunnyland has been torn down, so I
hung up on him. Sorry. Evan Minsker from Pitchfork. This is a Pitchfork writer. That is not the scary part that he writes for Pitchfork. What's the line? Tell me what that best new thing was. It 8.2 and above to get best new.
Yeah,
it's like 8.2 seems to be the line with that. I just want to say one thing. Thank you, Pitchfork. You check Pitchfork out. Scharpling and Worcester, 8.6, 8.4. We deliver over there. Thank you, Pitchfork. And I hate all these other websites. I hate all of them.
Yeah, me too.
So, Evan, we do a thing on the show called the Frankie Teardrop Challenge. And you, I don't want to say it, you're foolhardy tonight. You're willing to do it. Do you know what the Frankie Teardrop Challenge is? Do you know it? There's a song called Frankie Teardrop by the band Suicide. This song is the scariest song ever. No two ways about it. Frankie Teardrop. 20-year-old Frankie. It sounds like this. Listen to that. Right off the bat.
Frankie Teardrop.
It's 11 minutes long.
20-year-old Frankie.
Are we starting?
No. I'm just telling you. That's the song. It's the scariest song ever. And we came up with a thing on the show called the Frankie Teardrop Challenge where you have to listen to the song in the woods or in a scary place and see if you can go the distance with this 10-minute and 26-second song. Now, you have said you can do it.
Yeah, so...
And where are you now?
Some context about... All right, so I live in western Wisconsin, and originally I was going to drive to the woods because I was like, that'd be pretty scary. Yeah. But then, right before I was about to leave, my neighborhood was swarmed by cop cars. And
I like this.
If I could tell the story, I heard a story about this neighborhood right before I moved in a few years ago, where one of my neighbors came home one night and his next door neighbor's house was swarmed by cop cars. And it turns out that there had been a murder at his neighbor's house.
What?
And it was not a regular, it was a murder by crossbow. And so it was
my God.
Yes.
Murder by crossbow.
I have not seen cop cars storm this neighborhood before until tonight. So I'm doing this challenge.
So now you're going to walk out there with your headphones on in front of the police. And you're like, I'm doing the Frankie Teardrop Challenge. It's the best show.
Put down the crossbow.
They're doing a 24 episode tonight. The second one.
Now the
first one was in July. This is in September, though.
Now the pigs are gone.
If you
there,
okay. Look.
Yeah.
I support our back the blue here on the best show. We have put my flag on the screen, my best show flag. It's just all blue. It's just not even red, white. No. I want to say I know. If you were in Wisconsin and you truly wanted to do something scary, you'd listen to the Frankie Teardrop staring at that Fonzie statue, which is truly the worst thing I've ever seen. Mike, have you ever seen the Fonzie statue?
I don't think I have.
The bronze Fonz?
The bronze, it is. Henry Winkler should sue them or consider removing his own head from his shoulders.
Wow.
It's so horrible looking.
Is it as bad as the Lucille Ball?
It's very close. It's very close.
And then they made it worse because they painted the blue jeans blue and the leather jacket black. And it was just like, it was already the bronze Fonz. And then somebody was like, you know what would make this even better?
Everybody loves a painted statue.
Let's paint the blue jeans blue.
And look, we have an artist in the room. Would you ever paint a statue? No, he said no, he wouldn't. Are you ready to do it, Eric?
Yeah.
Evan, sorry.
Yes.
Evan?
No. All good. There's an Eric and
scores on the thing now. I got his name wrong for a second. The Scharpling Worcester box set 6.1. Now I go in the morning and check.
It's revised.
All right.
Tommy, you're going to play it on your end? You got to press it on the same time. Yeah, press it. Say 3, 2, 1 and press it.
Okay. On my iPad.
Yeah, sure. And then you can fade it up and down as you want.
3, 2, 1.
Frankie Teardrop. 20-year-old Frankie.
Somebody gets him.
He's married, he's got a kid.
I really hope we get some barbarian action in this.
You see a guy in the background just running with a crossbow.
Evan, I don't want to say, I hope you get barbarian.
I know.
One thing that doesn't make sense with barbarian, put somebody in a basement. How they get super strength? They should be weaker than anybody else. Yeah.
Well, let's hear it for Frankie.
This is a great part.
Frankie.
Okay, he's walking through the dark. Yeah, I think that's barbarian.
Yeah.
Look out, barbarian's gonna get you.
This is, I will be honest, just the idea of the barbarian behind me is, it's enough.
She'll climb out a basement window. You think you're safe, you think you're out of the house. She'll smash out a basement window.
Frankie can't buy enough food.
Where he is, yeah, I think so.
This is pretty creepy to see,
Yeah,
though.
think about it.
Well, let's hear it for Frankie.
Frankie.
Oh.
Seriously though, what is that? Evan, I'm not kidding. I say I'm not kidding. What is that? Dude, I'm not kidding. What is that?
Frankie.
It's in the air, I think. What is it? Looks like a Quetzalcoatl. You ever scared of a Quetzalcoatl, Mike?
That's the Jersey Devil.
No, that's the one that flies the big bird, the big dinosaur kind of thing. There's a movie called Q when I was a kid that I wanted to see so badly. No, it looks terrible. It's like what's his face is in it? It's Cassavetes. John Cassavetes acts in it, I think. Isn't? Okay. Evan, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm actually walking towards a racetrack right now.
You're walking towards a racetrack. Wait, which racetrack?
It's which racetrack?
Yeah, what's the name? Which one is it? What's the name of it?
Is it a gas station or a racetrack?
No, it's a racetrack.
Okay.
No, there's like a neighborhood. It's like a county recreation park.
Wait, you're in western Wisconsin, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, is that that's not the racetrack, right? The racetrack slasher. that they never caught.
That's right.
Remember? You remember that case, right?
The scared. Ooh, that scared me.
Why did it stop?
The racetrack slasher.
I found this on the web for 00.
Oh my God, that's the scariest
God.
thing I
That
ever
was
heard.
scary, yeah.
I think I just asked myself.
Who the F did that? I'm gonna murder somebody.
If you stop, it goes off.
Stupid effing thing. You're safe for a minute, Evan.
I know.
You're safe. I got other clip. Yeah, it's 10.5 minutes long. Yeah. Yeah. You're not happy. Well, guess what?
I thought Evan had died.
Way back down, and then
I got bad news for you, Evan.
Uh-huh.
you'll have to start all over. See, there's no way you can look at that pump and say, yeah, just 2 more strokes and I got it. Because you might have to pump another 10 minutes. There's no way you can look in the head of that prospect and say, yep, just 2 more closes and I got him. Because, you know, it might really take a lot of pumping. But this we know. We know that if we pump long enough and hard enough and in...
What's scary, the Frankie Teardrop playing or Frankie Teardrop with Joe Rogan working out in the background? By hearing him do kettlebells, which is what we're listening to right now.
All right. Let's see if you can see the creepy statue that's in this recreation park.
Okay.
No, you can't.
No?
It's like happy children. It's tough.
You're in the studio and you had to take your headphones off.
Yeah, this is definitely like an appropriately spooky atmosphere for this. Just because there's also like a weird warehouse building that just has a sign on it.
kill you!
What? Who said that?
Yeah, there's this warehouse that has a sign on it that just says small animals too.
Yeah.
A bunch of broken windows. It's a very haunted vibe over here.
I don't know. Wait, what is that? I'm hearing something. Oh no. Oh no.
And Sarsaparilla, the singing gorilla, will be there performing, so definitely check it out. Regular Guys Spook.
Do you have puppy dogs? Don't you know I'm loco?
Four minutes to go.
All right.
Now, Evan, I dare you, close your eyes. Stop walking and close your eyes. Spin around. Slowly spin around.
Yeah, I do not enjoy this.
It's making for a great shot, though.
Yeah. And you do realize you will be fired from Pitchfork tomorrow.
No, I know. Hey, this is worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chuck Woolery.
Drink as much milk as your little belly can hold.
How you holding up?
I'm good.
listen, one thing for Peyton. Peyton, the first guy you kiss can't be Papa John, okay? And listen, this is a big moment. First of all, I have no idea why Papa John's on the field. Shame on the NFL for having him on the field. But if you're Peyton Manning, you have enough money. The first guy you kiss can't be Papa John, okay?
Frankie's lying.
So when I'm listening, I'm laughing way too loud in this neighborhood.
Hey, this is JDS. Hey, this is JDS. Wishing Rory up and
Jay Diaz is the scariest thing now. Jay Diaz is on the phone.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I'm not kidding. People in the chat are saying they know about this speedway and you seriously should watch out. I'm not kidding. Evan, I'm not kidding. People are saying that 6 people got barbarians there. And the police turn a blind eye to it, just like in the movie Barbarian. Right?
Barbarian. Oh, I'm making a local dog extremely angry right now. That was actually the spookiest thing that's happened so far.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Or else forget about it.
Evan, you did it.
Woo! Oh my god.
You did it.
I
knew
survived
you
the
could do
night.
it. You did. You did it.
Oh my god.
So you win a prize. You win a prize. You want your prize?
What is it?
It's at the center of the racetrack. You got to go get it.
Oh god.
There's a box. There's a wrapped box. It's the center of the racetrack.
Oh god,
You know what's
what's in
inside
the
of it?
box?
Gwyneth Paltrow's head. I don't like that movie.
No, that movie was gnarly before Spacey showed up.
The only movie I like of his. Right, Mike?
I don't know what that is.
The hurdy-gurdy man comes singing songs. Right? Zodiac.
Zodiac.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good one. Do you like Zodiac? Yes.
Yeah.
The movie Zodiac.
The Killer.
Okay.
I'm a great fan of Zodiac.
Yeah.
Crom, I've never prayed to you before.
Conan the Barbarian praying to Crom. Evan, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. I will be in the light.
Okay, let's take another spooky call.
I applaud your commitment,
Yeah.
Evan.
Well
All
done.
right.
Well done.
Okay, hold on.
Thanks, guys.
Hello, Best Show.
The board has once again come in from the cold. Do you hear me, Mr. Scharpling?
Yeah.
Do you hear me now?
I do hear you, yes. This
Good.
could be the barbarian. What can I do for you? We hung up.
He didn't have the goods.
No, he thought he was being spooky.
They creep me out, though.
Yeah. Hello, Best Show.
Hello?
Hello, hi. Welcome to the Best Show.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
Wow. I can't believe I'm speaking to you.
Well, believe it.
This is,
Who is this?
My name's Diana. How are you doing?
I'm good. Where are you calling from, Diana?
South Africa, Cape Town.
Cape Town. I was in Cape Town 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was one of the greatest places
I
ever.
thought so.
I loved it so
Yeah,
much.
I thought you might have been. Did you go to a cat sanctuary?
Oh, that was in Hawaii. That was Lanai. I went to. I did a lot of animals. We did a lot of animal things. We went to the Cape of Good Horn. Right? Is that what it is? What am I saying? I'm very tired. You have to excuse
Cape
me.
of Good Hope. Yeah.
Cape of Good Hope. Went there and saw. I saw the big five when I was there. All five. Went to an animal sanctuary. I pet a cheetah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
That's the picture I saw.
Yes,
Yes. That's
me
the
with a
picture I'm
cheetah,
remembering. Yes.
Yes.
That's great.
Give-
Fantastic.
give
I
us-
thought you might have been here.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it so much. You know, my favorite restaurant was the Codfather.
Mm.
It was so good. The Codfather.
Yeah, that's great.
Get it? Now,
did
what
it
can-
have like art and everything that looked like The Godfather?
Eh, it just
Like-
had fish.
Oh.
They really
It's a missed
gave up on the
opportunity.
concept very quickly.
Yeah.
Now, do you have something scary you want to tell us?
Oh, is that what you're talking about? I just got home from the gym. I'm just tuning in. Something scary.
Yeah. Leg day.
Geez.
Gym. No.
I feel like once I hang up, I'll think of something scary. I do have something for a back topic. That's what I was calling about.
All
And
right.
maybe you saw this
What
while
do you
you were
got?
in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So you did the 50 greatest iconic sunglass wearers, right?
We did, yes.
Yes. So I didn't listen. I was, listening when the podcast came out.
Okay.
And I thought, well, first of all, I thought Jim Jones would be on the list. I was surprised Jim Jones didn't make the list.
Jim Jones. I will say this.
No.
Awful person.
Yeah, nobody nominated him.
Pretty good
right?
sunglass wearer. He wore those aviator, right? Those the $6 Million Man. No, Oscar Goldman wore those glasses. Remember Oscar Goldman? What a thrill that was to be a kid. You get an Oscar Goldman doll. No, well, Eric gets it. Because there was a $6 Million Man, and then they made the doll of basically the
other
dude
guy.
who helped him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pencil pusher who helped facilitate him. And also the idea, like, he's $6 million. $6 million.
Mm-hmm.
6 million. Like, what a worthless number now. Can you imagine what a $6 million man would be now?
He'd be in pain constantly.
He would be unfinished.
Yeah.
First of all.
He'd just be constant screaming.
He'd maybe have a robotic finger.
Yeah.
It's the best we can do for you for $6 million.
It's not even what the hospital bill would be.
Yeah. Exactly. So what do you? What else do you got? Anything? Those Jim Jones is pretty good for that sunglass list.
He's pretty scary though.
Yeah.
Too.
Well,
backwards.
let me ask you this, Diane. How
Yeah.
susceptible would you be to joining a cult? Do you think you could fall for it? Do you think do you have a blind spot that they
No.
would prey upon? Because they always get the people that think they're too smart for it. That's how they get them. They get the people that think they're too smart for a cult. It's not all
Right.
nitwits.
Yeah. It's when they get into the sleep deprivation and you've got to work all the time.
Exactly.
leave then.
But they would get you with that.
I'd
That's
see
how
the
they get you.
writing on the
But
wall.
because they're telling you they love you at the same time.
Hold on. Is that what's happening here? Sleep deprivation? Is this the beginning? Is this
Mike,
how it
no, Mike.
starts?
Mike, I just want to say something, Mike.
That's what they do,
Mike, I want to
Tom.
tell you, we love you, Mike. Mike, we love you. We love you, Mike. We love you. Never speak to your family
I actually
again.
do love Mike.
Your
I love
family are
Extra
bad. Yeah.
Oh, but I had a story about sunglass wearers. It's kind of the opposite of what you were talking about. You might have seen this when you were in Cape Town. There's a promenade that goes along the ocean, right, where you can walk. You're not necessarily on the beach. And you can see Robben Island. And there was an artist who said, I want to make something, a piece of art that reflects Mandela looking out on Robben Island. So he makes this gigantic. I mean, it's probably you can fit multiple people in each lens. He makes these gigantic sunglasses that are made of metal. I mean, this thing will never move.
Okay.
And everyone's going, Nelson Mandela never wore sunglasses. Why is this? And the artist is trying to convince people, no, he was a sunglass wearer, trying to convince people that Nelson Mandela was this iconic sunglass wearer. Then it came out that Ray-Ban gave the artist money for the installation. So he had to make a pair of Ray-Bans. But finally he kind of gave that up.
True horror. That's the true horror.
That's the true horror. There it is.
Yeah.
Corporate integration.
Yeah.
Corporate greed.
Yes, of Mandela's memory.
He's drinking a really
trying to
big
make him a
Coke,
sunglass
just like
wearer.
holding it up.
And Mandela's spinning in his grave.
With his Ray-Bans on.
Yeah. They'll just be like, Mandela loved Prime Energy drink. He loved Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the call, Diane. That was excellent.
Yeah, it works with anything. Yeah.
I like Logan Paul.
I prefer Jake.
Look, I'm a member of the Low Gang. You're a member of Teen 10.
Yeah.
Team,
We're never going to see eye to eye on this, really.
Yeah. It's Every Day, Bro. That was my favorite song.
Hello?
Jake Paul had a song called It's Every Day, Bro.
Hello,
You know
Tom.
that song? No, Eric? Hello, hi. Well, thanks to me, you know it. Welcome to the show. To whom am I speaking?
Hey, this is Melvin, formerly from Kittinas, Washington State, now residing in parts unknown. I don't have a lot of time here. I heard the topic and I had to suggest the name, and I got to do it quickly. I need to suggest George Norrie goes at a very high spot on your list tonight.
Why? Because he ruined the Coast to Coast franchise?
Yes, that is exactly why. And he...
I gotcha. I hear you. I hear
he-
you. I agree with you. I agree. Look, I know you don't have a lot of time. I agree. He probably will make the list. Number
They're gonna get
91,
me
George Norrie.
If I don't...
He's on the list. He just made the list.
Thank you.
Of course,
I have to go before they trace his call.
Of course, I don't want them to trace the call. Wait, I'm just getting word they did trace it.
Yeah, we got it. We got it already,
They
buddy.
did get it.
The call's coming from inside
Mr.
your
Anderson.
See you in a few. We're bringing the
inside your
barbarian.
head.
Right?
Bringing the barbarian.
Remember when he was like, Mr. Anderson? That guy. William Burroughs also sounded like that.
It was the same character. It was the same guy.
Remember when he was like, Hickory Dickory Dock. Old Mother Hubbard. Right. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jill came down. $3.50. Right, Mike?
Yeah.
Dice. It's a dice man. Best show, hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the show. To whom am I speaking?
Yeah. Is this still After Dark?
It is. It is.
The Patterson Grimm Grimwell film is real.
Wait, say that again?
Have you watched the Passing Grim film is real?
Which film?
But
The
as
one-
the
The Bigfoot film. Yeah.
The Bigfoot film, the film of Bigfoot going through the woods. That's real.
Yeah. But,
Okay.
yeah. It comes down to the butt cheeks.
Okay.
You watch.
It's too hard.
You watch each one go.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I look. That's all I'm looking at when I see that footage.
Yeah.
I am looking right at that ass.
And Bigfoot is saying, my eyes are up here.
Yeah. Like, no.
Look, I'll say this also. Bigfoot, you don't want to cross paths with a Sasquatch. The only way you
Bigfoot
fight
what?
a Sasquatch, you got to know.
Bigfoot what?
Bigfoot a wad?
Bigfoot what?
Oh, is Bigfoot a wad? Is that the question?
Do you is Bigfoot a wad?
I thought
no,
I
Bigfoot
thought
doesn't make the wad list.
I thought Mike was plugging his next podcast called Bigfoot What?
Bigfoot what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's new podcast, Bigfoot what? Yes, that's when
The Content Bros.
It's when they do pass it. Some sort of restriction on who can have podcasts. When the government finds out about the new podcast, Bigfoot what?
We got to step in here.
This is the scariest thing I'm going to play. It's Michael Caine talking about something very scary.
Success or failure, we all need our own personal survival kit to see us through. For me, it's feeding the ducks with my 3 grandchildren, making chill-out music compilations. I own hundreds of chill-out CDs, and I've even made one of my own. Caned. The London restaurant scene. Gardening. Cooking.
The scariest thing I can think of are the hundreds of chill-out CDs that Michael Caine made. Well, we're winding
Back
down
then,
now.
Beverly Hills, which now features some of the world's most expensive and luxurious boutiques, was quite a sleepy place with just a few shops, including, bizarrely, a hardware store on Beverly Drive. I once nipped in there for a ball of string, and there was Fred Astaire looking for sandpaper. And when I was lining up by the till, I found myself beside Danny Kaye, who was buying a single light bulb. It was in that store that I had what still ranks as my most terrifying experience in America. I was browsing through the power tool display when I popped my head round a corner, and there in the next aisle was Klaus Kinski buying an axe. Never has a shop full of DIY aficionados cleared so quickly.
And that concludes Best Show.
Seems like a pet.
What's that now?
He seems like a Pet Shop Boy fan.
Look, I like the Pet Shop Boys. It's one of my all-time favorite groups. Thanks for the call. And we can turn the lights on now. Best Show is out of the dark. We made it. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh, good.
You want a caffeine?
No, not yet. I got to pace myself with the caffeine. Oh, that's right. I want to tell everybody we have an exciting band playing on the show. The Garbage Rats. What do you think they're like? What do you think the Garbage Rats are like? Well, I'm going to tell you. You're not going to believe the Garbage Rats. Are you ready for the Garbage Rats, Eric? Do you know what the Garbage Rats are? Eric knows. What's coming up for Harlow Jane in 2023?
I don't think I can talk about it.
Okay, then you can't. You come back when you can. That's true. I'm on strike too. I'm in every guild. SAG. WGA. DGA. IATSE. Every one of them. You're right. We can't talk about it. But I'm going to. I want to tell everybody about a movie called Star Wars. Woo! Whoop, whoop. Rested. No, we're going to take a music break now, and then we will be back with the Garbage Rats.